Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It is the 1st of October 2025. Congratulations for making it to the 10th month of the year. It is amazing to me that we are already this far along in the year. This year has really gone by quickly. So congratulations for those of you that have been counting down the days until the new year. It is now officially October. I hope all of you had a great night and got some rest, and I hope that you are enjoying your day and having a great day whenever you are watching this. Today I'm going to read portions of a short article I found online. This is mostly from Ohio, about a group of people in a social media group that did a good deed for a lady who happened to actually be in Australia. So I thought it was interesting, and it is a very positive, uplifting story. It isn't very long, so I will probably read most of it, and then I have found a few more inspirational quotes that they don't pertain exactly to the article, but I think they're inspirational, and I hope they'll be good for you if you make it that far and you read them, which I hope you will. And if I can find a way to do it, I will include a couple of photos from an adventure that I had yesterday afternoon with my neighbor and one of my really good friends, Todd, for something that he and I were able to participate in yesterday as well. So I'll get right into it. This is called Australian Woman Shocked When Ohio Social Media Helps Reunite Her with iPad Lost 2 Years Ago. And I will put the link to this in the description box like I usually do. From the popular social media platform Reddit comes the incredible story of a young woman recovering her iPad lost 2 years before while traveling in the U.S. It started on a forum called a subreddit on the site. For Columbus, Ohio, a 23-year-old Australian woman shared a bizarre personal situation in hopes of a miracle. An iPad, which she said carried hundreds of photos and a 2D animation project she was working on, had suddenly sent an alert to her phone, showing her that it was in Columbus and had just been turned on for the first time in over a year. It told her with pretty good precision where the iPad was, an address in Hilliard, a suburb of the state's capital. I'm not sure what to do. I'd feel pretty silly calling the local police as I live in Australia, she wrote, before adding that she did really want to have it returned to her if possible, because she was still upset about losing it. I'm wondering if anyone has any advice. Yeah, I would want it back also. We have so many things on our electronic devices, our phones and iPads and things like that. If you've ever lost something like that, like I have, it really sucks when you lose it because you have so many personal things on their phone numbers, contact information, photographs. Losing something like that is really, really a tragedy. So the article continues. Humor, good advice, words of encouragement, and friendly welcomes began to flood the post. The early general consensus would be that the original post author should file a police report with non-emergency services. Then a breakthrough. A local in Hilliard found the address. Someone suggested it might be in the self-storage facility nearby that location. Then people began to suspect that with the address in Hilliard, the iPad might have been found by what was now sitting at eCycle, a local repair and recycling shop for devices. Then, 7 days ago, Kylie, an employee at eCycle, found the post. My company works with used technology and our office is located right there. I can almost guarantee it's in my office, she said. Hey guys, update. I'm so overwhelmed. I can't believe the response this has gotten, the Australian woman said. An employee and it lists her email address. Saw this post because apparently it's a used electronics shop, and I've sent them through my serial number, who they in turn have sent through to their boss. So my fingers are crossed that they will find it, and hopefully we can sort something out that it can be posted and make its way back home. So she contacted the shop, this electronics recycling business. eCycle came through for her. The employees found the device, confirmed it to be hers with the serial number, and organized its return. And there's a few more things in the article, and I'll put the link in the description box. I thought that was pretty amazing, with the odds that you just post in an online forum like Reddit from literally the opposite side of the world. 2 years later, something very innocuous like, hey guys, I really wish I could find my iPad. Someone has powered it on after being lost for 2 years, and it's in your neighborhood somewhere. I wish somebody would help me find it. And they did. They found it, and it eventually was returned to her. So amazing. And it just goes to show that in this situation, there were a number of good Samaritans, a number of good people doing the right thing, So this morning, I'm going to read a few what I think are inspirational quotes on friendship. This one is by Albert Camus. I'm not a fan of him personally too much, but I do like this quote. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Walk beside me, just be my friend. I like that. C.S. Lewis said, friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, what, you two? I thought that no one but myself. Mark Twain, who I've said this before, I loved Mark Twain. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. I like that a lot. Bob Marley. Can count on Bob Marley for some interesting quotes. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. That is true. Jane Austen. There is nothing I would not do for those who were really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. It's a good quote. And probably the last one. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. That was Alfred Lord Tennyson. That's a good one. So I will close with that, and I will just go ahead and tell you that my neighbor Todd and I were able to help one of his longtime good friends to put a new door in his house. He had a pretty severely damaged door, and we were able to go by his house yesterday and work for several hours and put a new door in, and it was really a blessing, more so probably to me than to Todd or Mr. Ernest, but it took quite a while to do it, but we were eventually able to do it, and it was a real blessing to me, and I hope it blessed Mr. Ernest to do it. He was a very godly elderly man, and someone who needed the help, and he wasn't able to do it for himself. So it blessed me to be able to help Todd, my neighbor, do that good deed for his old friend, Mr. Ernest. And if I can get the pictures to upload, I'll put those in my post for today as well. So that's going to be it. Just a little longer than normal, but I appreciate it if you did stick around to this point. That's it for today. God loves you, and I love you always. Good day.